Welcome to JK Mojo. So in this Target ZAT 2021 series, we'll be having part 2 on decision making. So in the previous video, we did 2 sets on decision making. So we'll have 2 more sets in this video and we'll see how we can solve them. Right, let's get started. So again, as usual, a big paragraph has been given. Not big, but substantial reading has to be done in it. All right. So keep one thing in mind while solving decision-making questions. Be quick on reading the data because you have to solve 21 odd questions, right? 21 to 22 questions you can expect in your paper. And each and every question will have paragraphs like this. Plus options are lengthy sometimes, so you have to be fast. All right. The city of Nagar has a population of 10 million and 2 million amongst whom are rich. Okay? 3 million poor and 5 million belong to the middle class. Saundarya Cosmetics manufactured and sold beauty product to the rich class at a premium price. Alright? Its products were very popular with customers. Many people from the middle and poor segments of the population aspired to buy these products but could not afford because of the high prices. Alright. Of late, sales growth has been stagnating in the rich segment. Which of the following is the best option for Saundarya Cosmetics to maximize long-term profits? It's a proper case study, alright, proper case they have given you with respect to a company which is Saundarya Cosmetics. Alright, I hope you have understood this. Let's jump onto the option straight away. So they have asked you, which of the following is the best option for Saundarya Cosmetics to maximize the long-term profits? Option A, sell the same products at lower prices to middle and poor classes. Option B, sell similar products of different quality standards with different brand names to middle classes and poor classes. Sell its products under different brand names to middle and poor classes. Alright. Option D, continue to target rich only and hope that today's middle class would be tomorrow's rich class. So this is a pretty funny option and you should anyway eliminate it. I hope you would have understood why I'm eliminating this. This is extreme and funny. So it's a trash option. Option E, target middle class as it is the largest segment and forget about the rich. Again, extreme option eliminated. We are left with 3 options, right? What will you do if you were in the place of the CEO of this Saundarya Cosmetics, right? So I'll tell you how to approach. See, since Saundarya Cosmetics has to maximize long-term profits, is it has to look at moving beyond the rich segment. This is for sure, right? It has serviced so long, right? It has to look catering to the middle class and poor segments which aspire to its products. Also, sales in the rich segments are stagnating. Therefore, the company should target products of different quality, right? Option A is ruled out because if you sell expensive products at, I mean, very good products at low prices, you'll end up on losing money in the longer run, right? For example, if you're not able to understand this logic, let's suppose you have iPhone 12 Pro, right? I don't know if it must be costing around $1,000, right? Now tomorrow, people are not that interested in buying iPhone 12 Pro. Like the rich people or the middle class people are not much interested because they think it's a waste of money. Will Apple be making it available for $100? If even if it does, and even if tomorrow they launch iPhone 13, which is very good and people are interested, they'll not pay $1,000 now because their mentality has changed to they'll think that the quality has been degraded. That is why the price is degraded. The mentality of paying more price for the future phone will not be there. So Apple will go on losing out money, all right, in the longer run. Okay, so what the company should do is they should do exactly what is mentioned in option B. They should sell similar products of different quality standards with different brand names. See, many students will confuse different quality standards. They have not said poor quality standards, right? It's like comparing a 128 GB phone, a 64 GB phone, right? And a let's say 32 GB phone, right? So they might introduce more and more variety with different quality and different brand names to middle class and poor class, and then they can reduce the price for the same, right? So what will happen, rich will continue to buy the products which are targeted to them, whatever the pace might be, and they will also start earning revenue from this segment, right? So option B is the correct choice over here. Option C is partially correct, but it does not introduces this aspect of quality standards. A very good set again. A database software manufacturing company found out that a product it has launched recently had a few bugs. Okay. The product has already been bought by more than 1 million customers. The company realized that bugs could cost it customers significantly. However, if it informs the customers about the bug, it feared losing the credibility. What would be the most ethical option for the company? Right? So let's see the options straight away. Option A, apologize and fix up the bug for all customers even if it has to incur losses. Do not tell customers about the bug and remove only when customers face problem, even if it means losses for the customers. This is wrong. Alright, you're not telling the customers. This is ethically wrong. So that will never entertain ethically wrong options. Keep it silent and do nothing. Ethically wrong. Keep silent but introduce an improved product. Alright, this is an. Right, this is also wrong. You're keeping silent, that is you're trying to suppress something that is bug free at the earliest. All right, so what about the people who have bought it earlier? All right, they will have to suffer, right? Even if you're introducing a new product that is bug free, the initial customers who have bought your previous product which has bugs will be at loss. So ethically wrong. Take the product off the mark and apologize to customers. Partially correct, but is it solving the problem? See, your main aim in decision making should be, you should be ethically correct and you should solve the problem. Solving the problem should also be your aim, right? So option A is apologize, right, and fix up the bug for all customers even if it has to incur losses. Option A is the correct choice. You would have heard that a lot of times some phone or some car has some issues, right? So they call all the products back to their production line and they improve whatever the bug is and then they send it back, right? So even if it has losses, even if it has to delay the delivery, they have to do it. They have to do their due diligence, right? So that is how you'll solve decision making questions. So that's all in this video. Please visit us at gkmojo.com. Thank you.